The grand spire hovered above a red giant star, its radiant halls a beacon of peace in the cosmos. A diplomatic station, it was neutral ground where galactic empires traded words, not weapons. Amid the glass and steel, species in vibrant robes and exotic exosuits mingled, their voices a symphony of clicks, hums, and tones. Among them stood Sergeant Mason Holt, a human soldier in Terran Union combat armor, a towering figure of strength and silence. His dark visor hid his face, his presence unsettling to many. To one, he was a joke. Princess Celeste, 19, heir to the Valeri Empire, shimmered with silver blue skin and golden eyes, her hair glowing like silk. Arrogant and proud, she led her court with a swagger born of her ancient lineage. The Valeri, masters of technology and art, saw themselves as the galaxy's pinnacle. Humans, mere primitives who'd stumbled into space. On the observation deck, surrounded by sycophantic nobles, Celeste spotted Mason and sneered. "Look, the beast in tin armor?" she mocked, loud enough for all to hear. Her court giggled, one mimicking Mason's rigid stance. He didn't flinch. Celeste approached, curious. "Do you speak human, or just grunt and shoot?" No response. "I hear your kind wear helmets to hide faces that scare children." Mason's head turned slightly, silencing the room. Tension crackled. She raised an eyebrow. "Did I strike a nerve?" His voice, low and steady, cut through. "No, Princess, I just find it odd." She blinked. "What's odd?" "That someone so proud needs to mock others to feel tall." Gasps rippled. Her smile faltered, but she recovered. "Careful, soldier. I could have you removed." "Could try," he said, "but I'm not here for you." Her cheeks flushed, anger or shame, hard to tell. "Interesting," she said, voice sharp. "A monkey with spine. I read about Gaia's breach. 5,000 humans, noble but foolish. You lost, didn't you?" Mason's fists tightened. "We held the planet. Half your force died." She pressed. "A loss, surely." "We stayed," he said. "We kept refugees safe, even when command said run, even when no help came." Celeste paused, his words heavy. "Why?" she asked. "Because we're human," he said. "We protect, even when it hurts." Confused, she tilted her head. "You think that makes you strong?" "I don't think," he said. "We've proven it." The room stilled, her nobles avoiding her gaze. Celeste laughed, but it rang hollow. "Maybe you'll prove it to me, soldier." Mason nodded faintly. "Maybe." He returned to his post, a statue once more. Celeste walked away, her mind unsettled. That night, in her chambers, she stared at the stars. Her advisors droned, but she heard only Mason's words. 5,000 died for strangers, loyalty alien to the Valeri court. "Strange creature," she whispered, the word primitive absent for the first time. Next morning, the diplomatic chamber hummed with anticipation. Valeri delegates in glowing robes contrasted the humans' stark uniforms. Mason stood at the back, a silent sentinel. Celeste, at the curved table, seemed composed, but her eyes darted to him. Rumors of their clash had spread. Some amused, others intrigued. She hated the whispers, the loss of control, and how Mason's calm had made her feel small. Today, she'd reclaim her power. As the Terran ambassador discussed peace terms, Celeste interrupted. "Ambassador, a personal matter." All eyes turned. "I wish to address your soldier who forgot his place." The ambassador frowned. "Princess, this is—" "A moment," she said, smiling sweetly. "Unless humans fear conversation." Chuckles followed. The ambassador nodded to Mason. "Your call, Sergeant." Holt's boots echoed as he stopped before her. "Take off your helmet," she commanded. Gasps erupted. Even Valeri flinched, faltered. "Show your face, or are humans ashamed?" Without a word, Mason's hands moved, unlocking the helmet with a hiss. He lifted it, revealing a young face, 25, scarred, pale from armor, with clear, unafraid eyes. The crowd murmured. Celeste froze, expecting a brute, not this quiet strength. "Is this what you wanted?" he asked, voice firm. Her smile wavered. "You don't look like a soldier." "I look human." He stepped forward. "You wanted to shame me, to show power. You don't understand us. That's why you fail." Her eyes narrowed. "Enlighten me." He pointed to the table. "You sit there because of bloodlines. I stand here because my people trust me. I earned this armor, every dent, every scar. It means I stayed when others ran." He held up the helmet, battle-worn. "This survived 6 wars. I took it off not for your words, but so your people see us. Not beasts, not tools, not weak. We don't need crowns to be respected." Silence suffocated the room. Even the Draxan warriors watched, rigid. Celeste's cheeks burned, her wit failing. "You're different," she said softly. "So are you," he replied, tucking the helmet under his arm. He returned to his post. The ambassador resumed, but the air had shifted. In the garden dome, Celeste stood alone amid alien flora, blue leaves, singing trees. Her advisor approached. "Are you well, princess?" She nodded. "When you first saw humans, what did you think?" "Primitive, loud, emotional," he said. "And now?" He paused. "Less primitive, not weak." She smiled faintly. "Yes, not weak." Staring at the stars, she wondered if strength was more than she'd believed. That night, Celeste lingered on a balcony overlooking the human sector. Laughter echoed. Children played. Teens chased a floating ball. "Why do they act so at home?" she mused. "They make every place home," Mason said behind her. She turned, startled. He was helmetless, face calm. "I saw you watching." She glanced below. So loud, so emotional. Like they're on vacation, not guarding a summit. Mason leaned on the railing. "That's how we survive. We laugh, argue, stay human, even in war." She studied him. "And in peace?" He smiled. "We make the most of it." "Why speak to me that day?" she asked. "Why not walk away?" His eyes met hers. "Someone had to." "No one dares," she said. "Maybe that's the problem." She laughed softly. "You're not like other guards." "You're not like other royals," he countered. "Do all humans speak so plainly?" "I've been shot enough to stop caring what people think," he said, shrugging. She stared. "Joking?" "Half." She asked about Gaia's breach. He exhaled. "Civilian colony, farmers, kids, 5,000 of us, low supplies, against 50,000 troops. We had 12 hours to decide, run or hold. We stayed, built barriers from tools, fought 3 days, lost half our men, but every civilian escaped. I was last out." Her voice softened. "Why risk it for strangers?" "They needed us," he said. Respect stirred in her chest, unfamiliar but warm. Over days, Celeste roamed the human sector, asking about their culture, food, music, customs. She watched Mason play chess with an engineer, then joined them, learning patiently. She lost often, but on the 4th day, she won. "You're fast," he said, smiling. She grinned back. "Good teacher." She saw him fix an alien's oxygen regulator, unasked. "Why help?" she questioned. "He needed it," he replied. Always the same, simple, true. One night, she found him with a hollow photo of Earth. "You're home?" she asked. "Yeah," he said. 5 years gone." "You miss it." "Every day, but I'm needed here." He described Earth, blue skies, green forests, messy but beautiful. She imagined it, eyes closed. "Strange." "Ours," he said. A fire erupted in the cargo deck, an overloaded battery sparking chaos. Alarms blared, smoke choked the air. Celeste, touring nearby, saw a child trapped under a beam. Before her guards could act, Mason ran in, no helmet, just a fire-resistant coat. "You'll burn," an officer shouted. "I'll be fine," he yelled. He lifted the beam, flames searing his arms, and freed the child, collapsing as medics rushed in. Celeste knelt beside him, heart racing. "Why?" she demanded. He coughed, smiling through pain. "They needed me." In her chambers, she trembled. Mason's selflessness wasn't duty, it was instinct. He wasn't primitive, he was rare. The summit neared its end, tensions easing as peace talks progressed. Celeste engaged with humans openly, laughing at their jokes, ignoring her guards' whispers. She wasn't performing, she was learning, drawn to Mason's honesty, his sacrifice. Admiration grew, perhaps more, frightening her. At the final banquet, starlight bathed the central dome. Music swirled, tables groaned with exotic fare. Celeste, in glowing silk, found Mason by a wall, armor half removed, looking uneasy. "Crowds not your thing?" she teased. "I'm here to guard the punch," he quipped. She chuckled. "Nervous in crowds now," she admitted. "You're thinking how they see you," he said. "When you become someone new, it's hard." Her eyes widened. "Have I changed?" "You've grown," he said. "It's not easy." Their gazes locked, the air heavy. "Walk with me?" she whispered. He nodded. In the outer gardens, starlight lit alien plants. By a crystal fountain, she asked, "Will peace last?" "It can," he said, "if we fight for it." She stepped closer. "You, a fighter for peace." "Not war," he said. A shadow moved, an assassin, blade gleaming, aimed for Celeste. Mason shoved her down, taking the strike in his side. He disarmed the attacker, slamming them down as guards swarmed. Blood soaked his shirt. Celeste rushed to him. "Why again?" she gasped. "You needed me," he said, smiling faintly. In the medical bay, Mason lay bandaged, the wound deep but survivable. Celeste sat beside him. "The assassin was Valeri," she said. "A noble, angry, I treated humans as equals." "His choice," Mason said, "not yours." She leaned closer. "You took a blade for me. It's not just duty, is it?" He met her eyes, silent. She took his hand, calloused but warm. "You've changed me, Mason. I don't know how, but you did." He squeezed her hand. "You changed me too."